Hey guys, this video is the beginning of a series of successful playthroughs in the roguelike game Hades. I started the game in Hell mode. Every playthrough will have one more area which I managed to escape out of. I heard praises about this game and was curious to see how good it is since I love Souls-like and roguelike games. I thought it would be fun to cover runs where I was able to clear rounds and progress in the game as a series. My initial thoughts on the game is that it is really fun to play. The combat is fun with a variety of changes that depend on your luck and the powers you get. The dialogues never get repetitive and are actually fun to listen to. Even if I did die in the game, I was always looking forward to the next run since the powers change and you can play around with the new weapons and pick the one that you are most comfortable with. Overall, I am really enjoying playing this game. I will give my thoughts on the powers or anything else that I feel is really good for progression.
Too bad. They're slow, but they hit pretty hard, I guess. Have you tried moving out of the way?
I haven't, no.
Hail. You'll get the hang of it out there, lad. For all our sparring practice, there's no teacher like the...
What, wait, you're giving me your codex? I can't accept something like this.
Please, I insist. I want your love of history to grow, not just your love of warfare. Besides, maybe you can finish out the rest of it.
I'm grateful. Father, what happened to the lounge? The only place for anyone to have a little fun around here, and you seal it shut.
Oh, I had little choice about that, boy. You see, after you fled the first time, Cerberus, why, he was very much upset. Utterly tore the place to shreds. It's now under repair. All thanks to you.
You're really blaming me for not minding the dog while I was out and while you all were here.
I lay the blame entirely upon you, yes. Who else? It's fortunate that Cerberus has calmed himself since then. Come to his senses, I should say.
Some sort of special offer for me, my good shade. Work authorized. A fountain chamber in the depths of Tartarus sounds like an excellent idea.
You have been served a pact of punishment now, child. I thought to talk your father out of it at first, but it may serve to let you grow your power even more.
Something about setbacks building character, I guess. I didn't take you for someone to look on the bright side of things, Nyx.
It is a point of fact. If you can overcome the conditions of the pact, your influence throughout this realm shall surely grow. Though do not overextend, of course.
No problem whatsoever, I'm sure.
In the Mirror of Night, Death, Defiance, and Greater Reflex is something you should get as soon as possible. A second life and a second dash would help you progress much faster.
Felt that, I think.
Hey.
If it's bounties I'm after, no need to turn the heat up this high. Again.
I feel that Cursed Slash is an amazing lifesteal ability for survival. Every time you hit someone, you recover 2 HP, which is really good in any scenario. The other abilities I want to mention is a dash ability with Deflect which I think is called Divine Dash. If you get this ability, it is basically an ability that makes you immune during dashes and deflect all enemy attacks back to them. Keep in mind that any ability that helps you recover HP is good for survivability in this game.
More wretches.
Reach the surface here eventually, Zagreus, and I look forward to our meeting when you do.
The Thunder God's might. Key to a weapon. Where now? I'll take it. Skullomats. must be a mess. Let's see here. Hi there. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Why, hello there, little godling. I have to say, you're quite the specimen, and so I've decided I shall aid you for the moment. You interested?
Another thing I want to mention is that I feel Aphrodite gives you the best boons, so I always prefer going her way if given a choice. Goddess of Wisdom is another god which I prefer over others, as I feel her abilities are much better for survivability.
Bottle of nectar. Who should I give this to? More pests. Gemstones. Farthest I've come. Come meet my blade. Let's call it even. I can use this to unlock a weapon. Charon's shop. Why, good to see you, Charon, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and hey, what's that you got? Some sort of wares for sale? And I'll just have a look around. Here's the fee. must break some hearts.
Beyond the present chamber lies the outermost perimeter of Tartarus, promising terrifying dangers far beyond the Underworld Prince's reckoning.
And I can reckon quite a bit. Must have slept. Well, this is awkward.
Halt, Zagreus. Not one step further.
Come on, Meg. Haven't we had more than enough of each other by now? Besides, don't you have someplace else to be?
Your father sent me. All in all, I'd rather be on your bad side than his. Now you can turn back, like a good little man, or I can send you home the painful way. What'll it be?
I'll have to go with the painful way.
A man after my own heart.
For the boss fight with Meg, you just need to keep a few things in mind. She would take a stance before she dashes towards you, so that's your cue to be ready for dashing away. If you are too close to her when she stops, she would do a swirl attack which hurts quite a bit, so be ready to dash away. She has two other abilities to be careful about. First, she will start spinning at a spot and throwing out projectiles. Two ways to tackle these are either to run away, which makes them easy to dodge, or run around her in a circle to avoid these completely. The second ability that you need to be careful about is the one where she again spins on a spot and makes the ground beneath you explode in the form of 4 or 5 circles. This is a good time to attack her if you can keep dodging the circles under you. Another quick note, avoid the adds if you are not life stealing off them or if they are not too much of a hindrance. This was my first attempt and I was able to get her down with a Death Defiance Resurrection. I get better at it though in my following playthroughs when I escape to the other regions.
Requesting immediate assistance.
No effect. I did it. The ancient blood. Achilles might know what to do with this.
How did you...
None other than those in the trusted inner circle of Lord Hades are authorized to enter the intricate chambers connecting the vast regions of the underworld. But the prince decides to barge in anyway.
I barge where I please. Damn it, can't get that. The gods won't mind. This one. That's enough Tartarus. Clear. Now we're getting somewhere. Wasn't this whole expanse once lush and green? Burn flingers. Come on, then. All aboard. Slam dancers. Of air. This mark, almost like a batwing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hey boss, found you. Good. Hermes, at your service. Pleasure. You are the talk of Olympus. Normally I wouldn't get mixed up, but for you, I'll be making an exception. Now come on, we've both got places to be.
Appreciate the lift, Lord Hermes, sir. Now let's go. This can unlock a weapon back at home. Why, it's the Barge of Death. This one was bound to show up, I guess. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
You've got quite the fighting spirit in you there, I have to say. Most intriguing, and yet no surprise for someone born in hell itself. You come on out of there and tell me all about it. I'm a fellow student of death, you see.
keep fighting. Skull crushers. Nice. Looks like I've got a choice to make.
Always trust your heart.
Your choice leaves much to be desired here, my kin. My temper I shall keep in check, but only barely so.
Don't kill me, Ares. Let's give him a show then.
My first successful run ended here when there is this choice to be made between two gods. For future runs, I decided to go the other way if I ever had that option. Hope you enjoyed the video. Check out the other parts of this series of successful runs for Asphodel and the other areas. The links to these parts are mentioned in the description. Thanks for watching.